Hello, Sagittarius. What is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. So let's just jump right in. You guys ultimately have a good reading, but there's a slight warning. Not everyone is good for you. Genuinely. You got the Dragons card, Dragons, and it says slay them all. This card talks about needing to slay your dragons before they slay you. Okay, so you've got an energy working against you here. Possibly a Gemini, does not have to be. It could be somebody hiding some type of communication from you or information in some sort of way. With the Lovers card in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse, it's a friend that you are hanging out with right now, okay? And or you were just hanging out with this person or something like that, they don't actually have genuine intentions for you. They don't have genuine there's something off about this person, okay? And I need you to feel out what doesn't serve you, okay? Reevaluate the situation, because Spirit's trying to protect you from this harm, but this friend at the same time is also sending you some sort of like psychic attacks, okay? So there is a need to protect yourself, but also know that you are protected. There is no fear mongering. You are absolutely a powerful person, so just know that here. You guys could be getting a new home, a new car, a big toy. There could be something about inheritance as well. Maybe a payout is coming through, or you're inheriting a home, a car, a big toy. Condolences, of course, because I know inheritances don't always come in the best of circumstances. But you do have somebody, some of you guys are in a relationship with somebody where it's like you're going to close out some sort of issues and there's going to be some sort of progression and moving on. So listen, okay, you've got somebody that you're being warned about, but you also have somebody who's very unconditional in your life. Like, I feel like this person's very supportive, very uplifting. I feel like there's equal like support of each other is what I want to say, whether it's platonic or romantic. But again, you definitely have a group or a friend that you cannot trust. So dragons slay them all. I'll go ahead and read the card. Let's see, maybe there's something I missed here. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend that they're good for you, only for you to find out that they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come for you to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. So if anybody's trying to mistreat you during this time, and again, it feels like a friend who's being weirdly underhanded, like I'm hearing underhanded tactics, okay? It could be holding back of communication or something like that. Make sure that you have good boundaries with this person, or you cut them out, or whatever it may be that is necessary here. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what we've got though. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. Okay. It says morning, the world awaits you. You also got feast, and it says slow down and celebrate yourself. Sagittarius, I feel like you're not giving yourself credit for like how much you do or how much you accomplish, okay? With morning, the world awaits you, it seems like you're in this energy of just like jumping up and going about your day. And Spirit wants you to slow down here. Yeah. You've been alive, sure. You've been waking up. What do you need to get through your day? Go back to sleep, repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I think that you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious. Out there, the world awaits you. Now is the time to make sure of good moments and learn to treasure them as they come, okay? So making the world what you want it right now, okay? There's a lot of focus on you though, of needing to celebrate yourself. I feel like not a lot of people are clapping for you right now. Sagittarius, I feel like this is a need of like you clapping for yourself, standing up for yourself, and recognizing what is good for you and what is not good for you. There's a bit of like an evaluation phase. There's this energy here of like, don't go into things naively. Let people earn your trust. They're not automatically your friend. At first, when you first meet them, the first couple times you guys talk and hang out, they're an acquaintance, they're not your friend. Not everybody's your friend. And there's something here about that, okay? Not everybody is your friend. It just keeps coming through. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. Messages for Sag, thank you. You've got anchored in love here. All right, and in your favor, free advertisement. So your haters are bringing you business, free advertisement. Doesn't matter what you do, yeah, and then you have your safe right there behind it. It doesn't matter what you do. I feel like you're anchored in love and like purity, and you know you don't see what this other person sees, but there's somebody around you that secretly like wants to compete against you, and I feel like this person's talking about you behind your back. Okay, with your haters are bringing you business, free advertisement, but what they don't realize is that by talking about you, it brings more attention to you, and through that attention, people determine whether or not they see you as a threat as well, or they turn it back on the other person who they heard it from, and they're like, I think you're just jealous. I think it's this. I think it's coming from a place of insecurity, whatever it may be, right? So I do see it going in your favor here. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sag. You have lots of jumpers, but nothing that actually came out. The mask card. Okay. And then you also have job security. If you're looking for a new job, I definitely see you getting a new job, having some sort of job security, growing with the business, the company, etc. Be careful of who you're trusting though at work as well. Pisces just got that energy too, so be mindful of that. Messages for matters of the heart, love life, matters of the heart, love life. Thank you. We've got the mirror card. Messages please for Sagittarius. Thank you. Acceptance. Interesting. And message from or for Sagittarius. It's like you're very accepting of people and like their flaws, you know, their humanness. But it's weird because I don't feel people accepting you for yours. Messages, please. Or they're intimidated, like they don't want you to see them. We have raised your vibration here and ground your energy right behind that. It's like people don't want you to see that they're human, that they're not perfect here. Okay? I feel like you've been thinking about this a lot. Like, why is this person like hiding this or pretending like things are okay, or why are they acting like this? Like, it's like you're questioning why other people are doing what they're doing. But the truth is of that is they're having a hard time accepting themselves. Okay? Messages, please. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, some secrets are coming out. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Making some plans for your future. Judgment, nice. We love to see that. You got the Three of Cups here. You've got Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Strength card in the upright. And then you have the Fool card in the reverse. Overall is the Hanged Man in the upright. Okay. So some of you guys could actually have a family member get on your case. I feel like they're going to have some sort of commentary on the way that you're living your life or what you're doing. Okay. This could be a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Aries, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Leo, or Pisces again, double Pisces here. But there's this energy of you're triggering others with like your confidence in yourself, with your beauty, with like the way that you're able to like celebrate yourself and still accomplish your goals and like have fun and enjoy life. I don't know, there's somebody threatened by you enjoying your life at this point in time right now. Okay, it could be a family member where it's like you're living in a way that they feel like they never got to live. You're standing in your authenticity in a way that they feel like they never got to. But there's like this, it's stemming from self-hatred though. It's not anything against you or anything that you are actually doing. It's everything to do with them, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, you're having a hard time listening to your intuition right now though. It's like, I don't know, it feels like blocked or like you're not seeing something clearly. That's going to quickly lift, especially with this full moon tomorrow on the sign of Capricorn. Depending on when you're watching this, I am filming this before, or we're live here before the Capricorn full moon. But there's... I see you making plans though and sticking to them, okay? Even if it's not even about seeing something clearly, it's about making a plan and sticking to it. And I definitely see like you're trying to go out, you're trying to have fun, you could have recently been like at a lake or something like that in a swimsuit. Maybe you triggered somebody, okay, in the way that they feel about themselves here. This could have even been a family member. Maybe you spent like the 4th of July or something like that with family, or you're out for the summertime, you're doing something here, with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. And it's just like, I don't know, there's this ability or this energy within you where it's like so many things that you're brave and like you're courageous and like you're doing things unapologetically, and they're weirdly like hating on it. In regards to your finances, some of you guys could have been living off of like your savings or something like that, okay? You're tapping into some hidden potential. Some of you guys might get like an assistant job as well. That could be coming up for you. All right. Be careful of like a friend recommending you to a place. I don't think that you should take that job if a friend recommended it or something like that, because there's just something there where it's like that person, I don't think that they're going to pay you properly or something like that. There's just like drama that goes on at the job that you're not going to want to be a part of. So be mindful of that. I know it's like fun to work with friends and stuff, but that's not always the good scenario. So yeah, in regards to a relationship here or matters of your heart, I feel like there's somebody here who's kind of blocked within themselves. Like they're trying to restrain themselves and like hold themselves back, but at the same way, that's their way of controlling a situation or controlling an outcome or controlling the way that you perceive them. Again, they don't want you to see their own shortcomings because they're very insecure about these shortcomings. But the way that it comes off, though, is almost like rejecting you or sabotaging in some sort of way, okay? And I feel like this person just needs to work on like their self-image. They need to work on their own wounds here and like go into introspection. So they might create distance between you guys, to sit with themselves, which is interesting because I feel like you'd be very accepting. Like you're like, I've already seen these things and like accepted that. Like it is what it is. It doesn't make you lesser than. But they feel they need to show up a certain way for you. So they are struggling with that, okay? With the 10 of Cups here, it's like they don't feel like they'd be good enough to like have it settle down and have a family with you or whatever it may be. They might put you up on a pedestal. I feel like this was similar to a last reading that I already gave you guys, honestly. With the Hangman, though, there's a lot of similar energies around you that you're going to be breaking free of, okay? It's kind of like only seeing one thing instead of recognizing, like, oh, this person's, like, straight up telling me they're not good enough for me. Don't, like, when people tell you that they're not good enough for you, believe them. That's a weird unconscious way of settling that I feel like a lot of people fall for, and they're like, no, you are good enough for me, oh my gosh, you're the best thing ever. It's like you're stroking their ego, you're stroking these insecure parts of themselves. And I'm not saying to not empower or uplift others, but you could be like, hey, I think that's a really empowering thing for or a very powerful thing for you to admit to yourself, and I'm grateful that you're capable of seeing that you are not in a position to provide me what I deserve. However, I think that we should still be friends, or we can still hang out. Like, it doesn't automatically make them a bad person, right? But I think it's a red flag when people cater to that. I genuinely do, especially in relationships, right? When people are like, oh, I'm not good enough for you. That is your cue. They're telling you straight up, okay? It's kind of a form of manipulation when they say, I'm not good enough for you, and then they genuinely, like, they use it as an excuse, you know? It's just, you can be like, well, I think that you're good enough, but if that's what you believe, then definitely take the time to work on yourself. That's what I would say in that situation. I wouldn't want to put them down or anything, but I would want them to work on themselves, because I know for a fact that I require a very secure partner. I can't sit there and be reassuring my partner day in and day out that they're good enough to be with me, because the thing is like, they're going to have all these unconscious behaviors, they're going to self-sabotage, they're going to create problems, we're going to argue over things that are non-existent. Like, I know where that behavior leads. And so, if you know that you're a strong person and somebody says that to you, that is a red flag. Do not fall for that bullshit, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. It's like they want you to, lift them up. It's kind of like that skinny girl. It's always like, I'm so fat, and you're just like, okay, you're fishing for compliments here. You know what I mean? Like, just tell people, hey, give me a compliment. Like, they can't be straightforward. So they do it in weird ways, it's just, yeah, it's those types of energies where it's not real. It's a mask, okay, that they're wearing. They're not being real here, with you. And I could definitely see that. And so that's where you need to kind of like evaluate, like, yes, you accept the situation and you work through the issue gracefully, but if people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, believe them the first time here. Yeah, I don't think that it's a badge of honor to be patient in situations like that. Because sometimes it's if better for people to grow and be around you. You are in this energy of like genuinely like celebrating yourself, and there's a lot of happiness. And, like, you're a very happy-go-lucky person. You've been through enough here, and I don't want somebody to stop your brand new beginning. Both the full card and the reverse, it's kind of like not looking both ways before running into traffic, you know, and that's a dangerous place to be. And you know, just look both ways. Like, take everything, take all your surroundings in, before making decisions, and then make the decision and proceed forward. Yeah, because otherwise these energies will have you stuck and then questioning why you're stuck. It's like they'll be blocking your blessings. So whether this is a person that you are friends with or a person that you're dating, be mindful here. Not everyone is good for you, and that is genuinely your message. I know that you're anchored in love, and I can see that you're a very loving person, but sometimes the people that we're around, especially when they're sabotaging themselves, can unintentionally sabotage us as well, or bring us down here. We are, you know, we are like I think it's like the 5 people that we hang out with most. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Very, very mindful. Sagittarius, this was quick, to the point, but thorough, and the message still stood from, you know, the beginning to the end here. So that's what I've got for you guys. Okay, just remember, not everyone is good for you. And that's it. Be mindful here so that you don't take the wrong path. Look both ways before crossing the street. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.